Oh, my favorite graphic. Let's go clubbing.
That's a good one.
As you can see, we've got a very special guest with us today. Of course, Ronnie Fernando. And you can tell by the helmets that we're talking a little Chapman Concordia, but we'll get to that in a minute. But Ronnie, dude, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I got to say, you know, I'm not being a homer just because I like you and because, you know, obviously you're a Club Lax guy, played at Concordia, but you've got a great story about what lacrosse meant to you and how it was able to help you out. I mean, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, to me, lacrosse was a big escape. I used it to really just get away from everything and kind of just dial and center myself. But you know, when I was a younger kid in high school, I was pretty big on the hefty side. Was a goalie. Coach threw me in. He threw a chest protector on or over me when I was in middle school, and threw the ball at me. He's like, "Does it hurt?" I said, "No." He's like, "All right, you're our new goalie."
You're in.
I said, "Yeah, I can do that." But then, you know, played in high school, started all 4 years. First year I started JV. Last 3 years started varsity. Won a state championship my senior year. And then after that, going into college, I didn't really expect to go anywhere. To be honest, I never actually applied myself to go anywhere. But I did get a call from one of the coaches at Newman University in Kansas where they had a first year startup. They wanted me to come out and play. So I went out and went there for 1 semester. They ended up cutting the program. And after that, it was maybe 4 years of working, you know, playing here and there. Played some men's club back home in Southern California. But kind of, you know, working full time and didn't really have much going on. Kind of gained some weight. And I think at my heaviest, I was at 330 pounds. And I wanted to change everything. Went back to community college, played football there for a little bit at Saddleback. And from there, I just, you know, I wanted something else. Started shedding some pounds. At that time, I think got down to about 280 when I was there. And then one morning, getting ready to register for college at Saddleback, got a phone call from Coach Lamb at Adams State University. He's like, "You want to come play? We need a goalie. It's the first year of school." And you know, I said I really wanted to play lacrosse again, so I jumped to it. Played 2 seasons there. Was able to drop, you know, plenty more weight. You know, altitude up in Colorado was a lot easier to shed some pounds. So just stuck to it and played 2 years there. Stopped. Wanted to keep my head into academics, and then after that, Coach Ryan Brent gave me a call and said, "You're done with school there?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "We'll give you some money for grad school if you want to come and play."
Yeah.
So I jumped at that opportunity, went back home to California, and you know, played 2 great seasons over at Concordia University, Irvine, and I wouldn't change anything in the world.
Well, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, it's down, what, about 140 pounds?
Just give or take.
Give or take? That is
120
wild.
pounds.
There you are, suiting up for Concordia. And just this year, drafted in the Supplemental Draft. And I know this is something you've been working towards.
Yeah.
I mean, what was that moment like?
It was a huge moment. We had a big
blaze.
Yeah, there was a huge storm that day. I was following the draft. I had reached out to a couple coaches the night before because I know there were some people interested. I just didn't know who, and I was sitting there working from home and got a couple text messages from some friends, and they're like, "Ronnie, are you seeing what's going on?" I'm like, "Absolutely not. My internet went out, so I had no idea what was happening." Brian Phipps shoots me a text. He shoots me a screenshot of the draft, and he's like, "Wish we could have you here, but looks like you're going down south." I was like, "Oh man, this is
it's great,
awesome." So I was really excited, and just to say the least. And ever since then, like it's been a dream come true, I guess. You can say that.
Well, I'm certainly rooting for you. I had you on my big board in the supplemental, so
yeah, I saw that.
I'm glad that Spencer Ford down there made me look good, and certainly congratulations to you.